stuff, and that's what upsets people like me is when I see people trying to destroy the good stuff and replace it with bad stuff. I don't mind you making an improvement. Take something and improve upon it. That's a lesson I learned years ago from the Japanese. The Japanese never destroy. They take a hard look at what worked and they improve upon it. And anybody who's done something good, the person who comes into that position afterwards is instructed. Figure out everything that person did well, improve upon it. And what they didn't do well, change it. That's an attitude that builds bridges between generations. And that's what we need to do. We are here not for ourselves. Our parents worked not for themselves, but for us. And we have a responsibility to work equally hard for the persons who come after us. All those young folks, like right here at the radio station. I mean, you see young people making magic every day to keep the station going. People like Sherwin, people like Richie, like Slim, like Sheil, all the guys and girls. Linda, Letitia, Kimberly. I mean, these are young people. These are another generation. I mean, I keep reminding them, hey, I could be your grandfather. I'm 70 years old. And here you are in your teens, late teens, early 20s, and you're making magic. And I respect them for that. I love them for that. Let's see if we can pick up this call. Good morning, caller.
Good morning to you.
Good morning, my dear. How are you today?
I'm all right, thank you. That's the once upon a time Iona.
Okay.
Good morning to you also.
All right.
And I can remember Mr. and Mrs. Marshall. They were so gentle. They were so nice.
Oh, yes.
That, you feel that these are people to just go and talk to. Just sit down and talk. I can remember your entire family, just the one who died, if I can't remember. But I just want to tell you this morning, thanks for your words of inspiration. And thank you, and hello to Faith.
Yes.
And I just want to wish you all the best, and thank you for holding on.
Absolutely. And we're blessed. We're blessed to have the opportunity to make these contributions, and we should grab the opportunity. Thank you for calling.
You're welcome.
Okay, appreciate it. We have another caller on the line. Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Afi.
Hey, how are you, my friend?
Hi, good man.
Excellent.
Afi, I heard you trying to wonder where you got the...
Which what?
Where you got the energy from.
Yeah, you broke up there a little bit. Say again. So,
I heard you questioning yourself in terms of where you got the position of energy from.
oh, okay.
But let me tell you this, Afi. Do you know that Martin Luther King was a Capricorn guy?
Do I know what?
Martin Luther King was a Capricorn-born individual.
I didn't know that for sure. I didn't know he was Capricorn. I know I am Capricorn.
I know you are Capricorn. Well, it's a Capricorn gentleman as well.
Yes.
And he got the advantage.
Try to fix your position because you're coming in and out, and we really do want to hear everything you say.
Yeah, what I'm saying now, can you hear me better?
That's much better.
Okay, what I'm saying, we Capricorn, right? We not like the advantage we taken on the rest.
That's right.
I'm telling you straight up, okay? And there are many other Capricorn ones that are just that same kind of people.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Okay, my friend. Yeah. Oh, yes. I mean, and there's so much to learn from the adult generation, and that person doesn't have to be a PhD in anything to teach you, Simple. I mean, I remember so many people, to go back to Castle Bruce, men like Dina and all these guys who were older than me, Mr. Nathan Bannis, the father of former Superintendent Bannis and so forth. These gentlemen, it's amazing. They listen to a simple story. I was born in Roseau and raised in Roseau. When I was born, there were lights in Roseau. So at night time, I was walking around with the benefit of street lights or car lights or whatever it is. When I went to Castle Bruce to work, Castle Bruce had lights, yes, but a lot of parts of the villages, Upper Jalousie and so forth, didn't have lights. And I always used to marvel at how the people would just walk in with this at the same pace, in the same way, as if they were walking in daylight. And I couldn't figure it out. And I remember guys like Welly Constance and these guys said to me, Mr. Martin, they would keep calling me Mr. Martin, although I was, their age and younger. And they would say, no, you try and, when you're walking at night, you have to walk differently. And they taught me this little secret. You have to find the horizon at night. And I say, what horizon? There's no sun. And they said, no, even at night, there is a point at which the light of the sky connects with the darkness of the earth. That is the horizon. And when you're walking at night, just find that horizon. Find that point, and your eyes will adjust, and you will be able to see where you're going. And do you know they were right? So I used to go out with them at night when they went hunting Manikou and so on, and I learned to walk very boldly at night from guys, some of whom never finished even primary school, but they knew so much. They had so much wisdom, so much knowledge. You know who taught me how to dig banana holes? The people of Castle Bruce. How to dig yams, how to plant dasheen. I was Roseau. I didn't know any of these things. I had gone to study agriculture, book agriculture. That when I came back, these people taught me agriculture. They taught me about planting by the moon. They taught me about insects. They taught me about water, how to manage water, how to build contour drains without the benefit of a surveyor instrument. And so there's so much knowledge. And that's why I love Dominica, and I love simple, honest Dominica. Because I know that's what can build, because that's what built Dominica. And anytime you have people who get a little education or a little position and they feel that that local knowledge, that local wisdom doesn't count for anything because there's no certificate hanging on the wall, then those people are distancing themselves from the power and the glory of Dominica. And that's what destroys cultures and people and societies. And that's what's destroying Dominica. So part of what we have to do is reconnect the generations. Reconnect. Learn to respect each other for who and what we are. That man who's carrying, for instance, I learned to carry a bunch of fig on my head with the little torchon made from banana leaf. I learned that in Castle Bruce. And I learned that you didn't have to look down in order to see down. You could adjust your eyes but keep your head straight, and simple, but things based on physics, based on science, based on mathematics and geometry and trigonometry. And these men and women knew that. They knew it. They were taught it by their parents and grandparents, and they were able to pass it on. So that's why these are some of the skills that people in the rural areas have. And these are some of the skills that many of us don't pay any attention to. Many of us. Let's take this call. Good morning.
Yeah, Afi, good morning.
Hey, morning, my friend.
Moving there.
Hey, what's up, my friend?
Hi, good. You're giving that little vibes, and I freaking out because about the dark nights, where you could actually see light.
Right.
I learned that as a young boy when I used to go to Marigot in an area called Maishel.
There you go.
Raffles had a fowl farm in that area. I don't know if you remember.
I remember.
Right. And that area was almost like pitch darkness. And I used to work with these guys, Morrison James.
Right.
I remember Morrison very well. We used to go out, and in the night time, the guy would just be walking, and I tell him, Morrison, how do you see? He tell me, okay, let's just look ahead of you. This light, that whatever comes from the sky is going into your eye, but making you see down. And it's like, look, when I started to follow that, you could actually see so much light and not realizing that there was all that light,
Yes.
and moving through the dark. So I learned that at maybe about 9 9, 10, 11 years old. Yeah, and it was fun just going out at night. And the guy used to actually go in some spots where he would just put his hand in certain holes to go for manicu and stuff like that. Yeah, and it was fun doing that, even going for crayfish at night.
That's
and
right.
it was strange now, when we went to the river, in the pitch darkness, you'd actually see light.
That's correct.
Yeah, go
That's
into the
correct.
river and catch crayfish. You just set coconuts there in baskets and just pull up crayfish at night.
There you go.
And I just remember things like that as you mentioned in that. So it was nice days, and even working through the area of Vauxhall, those areas there
That's correct.
with Stafford Gyms and them. Yeah, going for bananas.
Oh,
even
yes.
at a time with even that guy, he was ex-police, Mr. Daly.
Yeah,
he was
Daly.
there with his son also.
Right.
Yeah, so these are areas that I travel a lot to go through as a young boy,
Right.
and just experiencing the things that you're talking about.
Thanks for calling, man.
Anyway,
Appreciate
nice.
it.
Bye-bye.
Okay. And if you think of the words of Chubby's song, Bring Back the Milk and Honey, listen carefully to that Canas music. And that's what Chubby's talking about. He's saying that, yeah, you don't think of us as anything but whatever, but there's a lot we know. Good morning, caller. Thank you so much for calling.
Good morning, Afi.
Hey, what's
Good
up?
morning to one of my political heroes. That campaign of 1980.
I know.
You remember I was right in the corner working hard for
That's
you.
correct. That's correct.
And here this morning, I just reflect on the importance of getting engaged and educating our people.
For sure.
I just said this morning that E.O. Leblanc was a political hero.
He still is.
And I feel we need to have a program as to the real contribution of E.O. Leblanc to Dominica.
Yeah.
Because as a young person, I experienced his leadership. And he came in office, and what he did, he empower and motivate people. He used local government, he used culture to empower and motivate people to fend for themselves.
Right.
And as far as I remember, his biggest achievement was the creation of feeder roads, the distribution of crownlands, and the provision of marketing by creating the marketing board.
That's right.
And that gave empower people, especially in the countryside, to work hard and to achieve for themselves.
That's right.
And this is one of the part of our culture I think we are losing now, the culture of hard work. Because I know at 10, 11 years old, I had to leave school, primary school, 1 day a week to work on the farm with my family.
That's right.
And that I think we have lost.
Yeah.
And during the independence, I think we do highlight. That's one of the greatest culture of Dominicans.
Yeah.
The resilience and the hard working that we were taught by our forefathers.
Exactly.
So I feel thanks. But I think we need to have a program on E.O. Leblanc.
Okay, we can certainly do that. Certainly do that.
Because I mean, he's my hero too, my political hero.
Absolutely.
And you are my political hero too. I just remember 1980,
Right.
But yeah, we need to really reflect on what took us to where we are now.
Absolutely.
And what the road we walk and what our fathers and grandfathers did to bring us where we are.
Right.
And not to give up, not to give up in our country. And you make me feel really bad yesterday when you said you give up your green card. But I was too frustrated. I couldn't sit around, and I left.
Yeah.
But I feel guilty yesterday when you said you gave up.
No. Each of us are walking on the same road, but maybe the road is a wide road, and you pick your path on that road, and we're okay.
Yeah,
not to worry.
But I mean, I've worked for farmers all my life.
All your life.
It's sad that I'm here in Florida working with farmers, and Dominicans need me.
Yes.
But I have to get the opportunity, because...
The opportunity will be created, my friend, not to worry.
Yeah.
Not to worry.
I mean, when you think of a government that's putting money in the aid bank and say, look, go and take loans, that is not policy.
No.
Over the years, we had the coconut rehab scheme, we had the tree crop planting, we had refinery planting, we had government policy, and the finance that policy, and farmers live up to the standard and produce.
Yes, right.
By putting money in the bank is not helping farmers and helping agriculture. So there's only for Minister of Agriculture if you're going to dump money in the bank.
Absolutely.
So we really need that kind of leadership, that kind of policy to help our people continue to develop themselves.
Okay, thank you, Peter.
Thanks for the work you do,
Okay,
get our people prepared for the future.
Absolutely, that's what we do.
Okay.
Thank you much.
Yeah,
okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day. Let's take this call. Good morning, caller. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning, Miss Daffy.
Mr. McGlaw.
And how are you?
Oh, I'm right behind you. I'm 70.
Well, let us praise the Almighty God.
Absolutely.
Yes, Mr. Faye, I am listening. I always like to listen to you because you never know what that can come up on the screen.
For sure.
Because Mr. Faye, I hearing now so much posting in how many in a month to see, or 4 months or 5 months, the type of house they're building, and probably that's the best. But let me tell them, right when I raise up, do you know Mr. Afi? People that were sawing, and people that couldn't saw, you know what they was doing? Those that could saw, going and they make sure they saw for those that making the garden.
That's right.
And make sure the sawing have their house, those that making garden, they have their own house again, just like them.
That's right.
Come together. Anything is never impossible to make sure.
That's right.
To make all of them to feel comfortable. And that time, people, one simple little thing, when you look at it, Mr. Afi, when I raise up, you could see anyone you meet, you bang to say good morning, good afternoon,
that's right,
or good evening. Then you go and make a message. You cannot stay.
That's right.
Today people pass you. If they see a dog, they will shift for the dog. They're supposed to pass and bounce with you. And when we finish, we saying we develop. We saying knowledge increase.
Yes.
How the knowledge increase? When you crippling asset to make sure what you're going to pile up, you cannot do nothing in it. But your instruction now is to affect some people, the majority, for a few to be rich. We are bringing you. So they're saying about the milk and honey. I don't see that way that milk and honey going to come on stream in a hurry, because
Mr.
when a house divided, it cannot
stand.
But when a house have unity, yes, Mr. Afi,
thank you.
Keep on the good works.
Thank you, sir.
God will do the rest.
All right.
And bye-bye.
Now, it's interesting, Mr. McGlow has just mentioned, good day, Mr. McGlow, have a wonderful day yourself.
Yes, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That he has just mentioned about sawing. You know, I was taught to use a lassie, a saw, by Mr. George Wilshire. Dina was his surname in Castle Bruce. I'll never ever forget when we were clearing land to plant at the Castle Bruce Farmers Cooperative. I went into the field and I saw them there, and I just marveled at how they use a twine to get their line, and the coordination between the man on top and the man below. I said, but how do you guys do that? And I remember Mr. Wilshire saying, Vini upon Svesa. And he told me, Missy Kosauka Chibi Baila, Pahale to four, Pahale, see who Hale, Ukefe, and so on, go offline and so on. And he was so patient. They laughed at me because I know I messed up one of their boards. But they taught me. They first put me below and they say, okay, now you have to go on top. And where you guiding this. I said, my goodness. I mean, and these guys are doing this thing, and they're not even looking, because there's a connection between the man on top and the man below. That's the saw. And it's like they are in telecommunications, like a fiber optic line inside of that saw through which they are communicating. And the slightest movement, adjustment made by the guy on top is felt by the guy below. And they talk to each other, and they, and so on. I mean, I thank God for having the life I've had so far, and having learned to appreciate the power that is Dominica. There's a power out there. And I was a little red boy, they used to call me, from Roseau, and those things were not part of my intimate family experience, but I did take advantage of them. There's another story I can give you about how I learned to speak the little patois I can speak, and the village of Whitaker features very significantly in that. But let's take a few more calls. Good morning, caller. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, Mr.
Mr. Martin. From little boy, it seems as though you were jack of all trades from a little boy.
I was not afraid to try anything, you know. I was dangerous in that regard. I would try anything.
Mr. Martin, I heard Mr. Marklow, but you know what he said makes a lot of sense.
Absolutely.
Because I am from Thornton, and I can remember as a young child growing up, the people that had the gardeners and the people that was toys, they had a unity. Because they will saw the boards and they will do the board, and the garden, the person in the garden would give you bananas or whatever, or pay you for what they get with bananas, and wouldn't look so close with you because they had a big unity.
That's
and
right.
At that time you could build through that, both of you could build on your houses through that unity. But today you see people don't want you to build. Let us say, well, I have my building, I don't care. You understand?
That's right.
That is what is happening nowadays.
Yeah.
But before had unity in everything.
But we have to reconnect to that, and most important, we have to share those stories with the younger ones.
I know.
Because they don't know, and so you can't. That's why you cannot blame a child. How can you hold a child responsible for not doing something that they don't know about?
If you don't tell them.
You have to tell them. You have to share it.
Anyway.
Okay, thank you for calling. I appreciate it. Okay, let's take. We have another few calls coming in. Good morning, caller. Thank you so much for joining us.
Morning, Mr. Mate.
Morning.
This discussion this morning is evoking so many thoughts and memories.
Oh, I'm glad.
You just mentioned coppery, another area in our development for us.
Yeah.
Even as we are approaching independence.
The independence time, yes.
Things we've missed out of the other small islands that have an economical scale.
Yes.
Areas of operation. That the whole question of the coppery movement played a major role in agriculture.
Absolutely.
I think that this is one of the areas of this.
Yeah.
Philosophy and principles
Okay.
was something that you would not hear farmers say they have a problem with labor at that time. Farmers share their labor, go to that farmer's field and they
Could me? Yeah.
They would have a shed field on that. These are the things that really would have people.
Absolutely.
Prominent.
Absolutely.
The other thing is,
There's a lot of noise in the background. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know if it's on your side.
somebody is probably sawing something
Okay.
in the neighborhood. So I try to isolate myself.
Right, that's a little better.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I remember at grammar school there was this Christmas crisis, and you were so eloquent in your speech that when you gave that speech the next day at our assembly, you probably caused some of us to get happy married. Because at the time I had no idea what Lisbon country was.
There you go. It was Yellow Sigatoka.
Yes. The speech you gave was so evoking that I had to move, and then the next day a number of students joined in that demonstration.
In the march, yes, I do recall.
And then in the 80s, in 1980 as JLM leader, and I think it was a great team that was in fact
Oh yes, oh
ahead of
yes.
its time. There are a number of the same basic things we hear people talking about.
Yeah.
Today is the same thing that
Right.
JLM Alliance at the time eschewed the whole principle
That's
of self-reliance, doing local, everything. These were the same
That's it.
development
Still there.
that still confront us 28 years after
Yeah.
political independence. So I think it is a time we have to review, and one person who just called me is one of my mentors in agriculture, is Peter Carbon.
Peter, yes.
Yes, he supervised me when I entered as a quality
Right.
assessor, and I became a food quality officer going out in the field district. And he taught me the rope, and I'm forever grateful to Peter, and Peter shouldn't feel guilty because Peter did quite a bit of work in terms of rural development and culture. And now that he has gone on, he has made his contribution already.
That's correct.
So I don't think he should feel.
No, you shouldn't feel anyway.
But
I
I just
mean,
want to thank him because
Yeah.
I moved from being just a quality assessor, and I left the industry as a general manager.
there you go.
So that is like Mr. Michael
That's right.
I just want to say thanks.
Thank you for your contribution. And it's like the theme of this segment is let's learn to say thank you to each other for what we've done. Because we have done things, each one of us, in our own quiet way sometimes, and sometimes with a lot more pizzazz. Good morning, caller. Thank you so much for joining us. It's now 8:47. We have a few more minutes before the 9 o'clock hour.
Good morning, Archie. How are you doing?
Hey, Louis Robinson, Marigot. You want to hear my Marigot story?
Archie,
Yes.
one of the things about growing up at Marigot, growing up at Marigot and this darkness, now I'm visually impaired, and when I walk around, people refuse to believe sometimes that they can't believe that I'm visually impaired because I act, behave normally, of the simple reason that when you grew up, as you say, in the dark, there was no electricity. So you start to do all these sorts of things in the night, in late dark hours, and it's dark, so you normally got along. So normally you translate those things, stay in my subconscious. So now that I'm visually impaired, I call on those things.
That's right.
To now, and people find, how you do this, how you do that. At night you hear a lot. Your hearing becomes a lot sharper.
Absolutely.
Than in the day, because in the day you're visual. You visualize everything very clearly. At night, because the visibility is reduced, you tend to hear things that you don't normally. It's there all the time,
That's right.
but you didn't pay much attention to it. The other thing too, Afi, is the question of bringing up is the culture. The people in those days had wisdom. The school, the education system gave them wisdom. Our education system now creates elites. So it's a question of elitism that now exists. So you'd consider a guy weeding the side of the road, or maybe the garbage man, to be menial job beneath you, and this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
I remember here in the early 80s, late 80s or so, when I was very active in party politics. I remember going out with Governor Graham when he was on his campaign. Mr. Graham used to work with, he would do a day's work, maybe go and teach, maybe go go on construction,
Absolutely.
and that sort of thing. So you get together, you do these sort of things. It's sort of community affair, as we say. And the older folks, it was really the village growing a child in those days. It is the typical African response to family responsibility.
Absolutely. Family Creole. Family Creole.
Yes, family Creole, that it took a village to raise it. This is not anything new.
No.
This is inherent in African culture and lifestyle.
All right. Thank you, Louis.
Mother, brother, older sister, whatever, looks after the younger one, and so on and so forth. And you are taught to respect people, respect people's property. You couldn't go on the road and don't greet somebody.
At all.
I mean, everybody was either uncle, big brother, or somebody. The kind of thing that existed. As somebody says, there are still one or two people. You go out in the place, and there are still one or two people who have that kind of thing.
Attitude.
But a lot of it has disappeared, and I'm sad to say our education system has created this elitism that deviates from our real culture.
Okay,
thank you,
friend.
Rafi, and
Thank
good
you.
work, man, as
Thank
usual.
you thank you,
We
sir.
need to get back on the battlefield once more,
Absolutely. I'm here. I mean, my sword is sharpened, my spear is sharpened, everything is, my toolkit is ready. Not to worry.
All right, we have to call Sister Sissy and tell her we are ready to go back
Absolutely.
into the battlefield anymore, because the younger ones are not sharp enough yet. They'll get there.
I know. Thank you, my
Have a good
friend.
one.
Okay, good.
All right.
It's interesting. I mean, when you grow up on the West Coast in Dominica, which is the majority of the population, the first time I remember seeing the sun rise from the sea, I was spending holidays in Marigot, summer holidays, and it blew my mind. It just blew my mind, because you grow up on the West Coast and you always see the sun going down in the sea. And that first morning when the sun started shining And we went out on the veranda, and I saw the sun rising from the sea. I said, something is wrong. And then I remember I was spending holidays with my friend Keith Butler, with a guy who was the chief mechanic at CDC, Mr. Jones Martin. And then they had to sit me down and explain. And then Norris Prevost's father, Walter Prevost, who worked on the estate, was the one who kind of, sat me down and explained to me about, the east and west and so on and so on, and the sun rising. But also Mr. Prevost taught me something else. I remember sitting in the field with him and some workers, and this was later down. I had grown up, I'd gone away to university, come back. I was working with CDC. And we were sitting in a field after having planted a whole cocoa field up, several hundred cocoa plants. And we were all tired, because although I was a manager, I used to be working, and whenever Mr. Pugh, Alan Pugh, came around and saw me actually with my hands on it, he used to call me aside and say, Ati, you're a manager, you're not supposed to do that. This is a Scottish guy, I said, well, I mean I'm not supposed to do that. So anyhow, that's how I learned to plant cocoa seedlings well. And I was sitting down, and then Mr. Walter Prevost was watching me standing up. And then I just saw him started walking towards me. It never struck me as odd, because Mr. Prevost was kind of an elder, and so on. And then he got very close to me and he says, Mr. Martin, stay there. And then with a sudden movement, he lunged to my side. Remember, I'm sitting on the ground. And Mr. Prevost pulls out a snake. A long boa constrictor snake, which had been sitting behind me. You understand? This little boy there from Roseau, And I must have jumped 10 feet. And Mr. Prevost just holding the snake, and everybody now who had gone silent is just laughing, and they're laughing at my trepidation. But that's when I discovered from Mr. Prevost that he was a snake hunter. And he would go into the field and hunt snakes, catch snakes. People use snake oil and different things and so on. That was, even as I'm just telling you that now, I can see the event again. And Walter Prevost introduced me to the natural wildlife of Dominica in a way that I never ever forgot. And then he explained to me, snakes are not aggressive. Because if the snake wanted to bite you, it would have bit you already, because you're sitting right next to it. And he says, the important thing is not to do anything sudden, because it may look aggressive to the snake and so on. And taught me. And after that, after work in the afternoons, I would go walking with him. And he would explain certain things with me, about show me where manicouls nest and how they breed and talk. You understand? That's Norris Prevost's father teaching me. I'd come back from university and discovered I knew nothing. That was the real university. People like Walter Prevost were the real professors. Let's see if we have another caller. Good evening, good morning, caller.
Hey, happy good morning again.
Hey.
Yeah, I just heard you mention Mr. Pugh there. Mr. Pugh died? Oh,
yes.
He died a long time?
He died a long time.
I remember that man very well. Yeah, we used to always frequent him.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Okay, my friend. Good. Let's take another call from the overseas line. Good morning.
Good morning, Afi.
Good morning, my dear. How are you?
I'm okay. Afi, I'm going to tell you something straight from my heart. Don't take me wrong.
Okay.
I know you all wanted to do good for Dominica.
Mm-hmm.
When I heard that you, Para Riviere, and Julian Brewster went back to that Labour Party, take all your foot. I say, my God, you all take all your foot and put into the wrong shoes.
Okay.
Because you all ideas is not those guys' ideas.
True.
They are all for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
They are selfish. They are everything. I say, my God, I know you all are not going to stay. Because I know you all are there.
Yeah.
Right? I say, my God. And so done, what I said came out.
Yeah.
You all left them.
That's right.
Because I know it was not good. I just know.
Yeah.
I know. because I studied them for long. I follow politics a long time ago.
Okay. Thank you. You know, it's interesting. We all, you know, when we heard Labour, we heard E.O. Lee Blah, because we grew up under that umbrella of E.O. Lee Blah and the champion of what he used to be referred to as the Laboué, the real workers of the country, people who built Dominica. And I'll never, when we gravitated toward it, was Rosie and us, we've always been very, very close. And Rosie said, guys, we have to restore the Labour Party. We have to bring it back to what Edward Oliver Lee Blah wanted, and we have to build on what Edward Oliver Lee Blah did. And that was the kind of, call it, you know, idealistic, you know, thinking and so on. But it was a powerful motivation to have an opportunity to build on the work of somebody who was your political hero. Unfortunately, after Rosie died, everything went haywire, and Pero maybe didn't have the strength because he was ill to sort of keep the ship on course, and then he was surrounded by some vultures. He was surrounded by vultures who basically had no idea what the real Labour Party was about, what the work of Edward Oliver Lee Blah was about. And so, yeah, they unraveled the dream. And I am still committed to and excited about restoring that dream and making sure that Dominica does not lose the opportunity to regain its position of prominence that it had in the 60s and the 70s and maybe even into the 80s, as the place where even people like Maurice Bishop used to come to get inspiration in the work that we ourselves do. So I just want to say to you guys, sometimes we make missteps in life, but we have to be big enough to admit that it was a misstep and learn from it. Try not to repeat the same mistakes, but not ever be afraid of making mistakes. On that note, I want to thank all of you for joining us here at Q95, the big station. It's independence. Let's focus on the positive, the powerful positive of who we are. Ask yourself the question, what does it mean today to be Dominican? And live the answer that you give yourself. Have a wonderful day.
You are just too tired of the heat? Check out Progressive Cooling. Get your air conditioning units any size, whether it's commercial, industrial, or residential. They've got it. Your home appliances are not working properly? Progressive Cooling also specializes in fixing refrigerators, ovens, fans, microwaves, and televisions. Progressive Cooling will fix it back to that good as new condition from Capuchin to Scott's Head. Progressive Cooling, located at Monbruce, will find you. Call 448-6980 or 613-3176. Progressive Cooling, so cool.
Remember, we are in the hurricane season. Listen to Q95 FM radio when a hurricane is approaching. This will help you create a plan of action. Continue keeping in touch with your friends and family. They will gain comfort just knowing where you are, how you are faring, and how close the storm is to you. If you are in an area that is on the outskirts of the storm, tell them. Assure them that you are all doing well. Remember, they only know what they are told on the radio, and their imagination runs wild. If you lose your telephone power, call them at least once with your cell phone to tell them you do not have a phone service and that you will call as soon as it is restored. This way, you do not have to use up your cell phone minutes, which should be saved for emergency.
You've asked for lights with lower energy consumption to save on your electricity bills. Bulbs with an extremely long lifespan, dimmable, instant on, with no emission of heat. The perfect color, temperature, or feel for any room or space. LED lights are the future. More efficient than incandescent and fluorescent bulbs. You're guaranteed a rapid return on investment. Light up with LED lights from LED Source. Local dealer and consultant EMS. Located on the Auto Trade compound. Call 255-6813 or come see us. Find out how you can instantly benefit from LEDs. A way for the future.
Mommy, can I have a kiddie's tablet this summer, please?
Child, no. I have to worry about how I'm going to pay for your school items and my education so that we can have a good life.
Don't worry, the National Cooperative Credit Union offers a Learn While You Earn loan on very special terms. You can work and further your education. Let NCCU finance your education. Affordable monthly payments, no fees, and free loan protection coverage. We also provide loans to study overseas and to cover school expenses so your kids can be ready for September.
Mommy, can I please get the tablets?
Paracetamol.
Mommy!
I'm just kidding. Okay.
Apply at any NCCU branch today for your Learn While You Earn loan. Call 255-2172 or visit our website at www.nccudominica.com.
Look trouble now. Coming soon from Digicel Play. Your personal video recorder. Record a live program or schedule your TV recording. Now watch like a boss. Coming soon to Digicel Play.
The stage is set for the biggest Calypso competition ever. Wednesday, November 2nd, 8:30 p.m., Collinsville, Savannah. Well, the question is, who will dethrone the reigning champ 2015? Anton Joseph, 9 males, 1 female. John Mack, Dexter Peltick, Christopher Sylvester, Joe Dossett, Val Coffey, Charles Latham, Jude Delaney, Murphy John Jules, Kelly Williams, and Delma Daniel. 2 big shows, 1 night. Tickets only $60 in advance. Senti at the gate. VIP only easy $140. 2 big shows, 1 night. Calypso competition and band competition featuring Calypso legend Gordon Henderson. November 2nd, 2016, Collinsville, Savannah, the biggest show for the independent season.
Breadfruit, fried breadfruit. I must just spot the breadfruit them round there.
Good kid, that's the breadfruit make you covered. But them have a beer if you catch over there. Escobar, I say I eat.
You want to get your breadfruit?
Dominica, get ready. It's coming. Reserve the date. Come to Marigot from November 3rd to 4th, 2016 for breadfruit and something breakfast fest. It's on. It's 12 hours of festing. Be there. Marigot Dominica. Breadfruit and something breakfast fest. It's on. Be there. This ad is sponsored by Country Style Bread and Q95 FM Radio.
You want breadfruit? Just tell me if you want breadfruit. You want breadfruit? Catch it down to them called breadfruit. Watch it down, roast or fry. Catch it down, roast or fry, breadfruit. You want breadfruit? Tell me if you want roast breadfruit.
If this hurricane coming, I'd better make sure I'm ready. I have my batteries and flashlight, water, tuna, sardines, and of course, Cricks. My vital supplies. Plus, with this new packaging, Cricks stays fresher for longer. So now I'm prepared for anything.
Cricks Vital Supplies. Some people have to wait a whole year to go and enjoy Creole Festival or save a party l'argent to go on a cruise ship festival. Merci bon Dieu pour essayer Chillingford, and all over Dominica everybody is enjoying their festival. And you don't need a season ticket because when you take home festival disinfectant, cleanser and deodorizer to freshen up your floors and countertops and disinfect your tables where you're eating and sharing your good food, your kitchen sinks, your living room, your bathroom, your home will smell like, and all germs and bacteria will just dead on arrival. From tomorrow, buy at least 2 or more bottles of Festival disinfectant in over 6 fragrances from Shillingford, like Caribbean Breeze, Baby Essence, Fruit Essence. Child, when you hear Festival disinfectant, does make your home smell clean and smell fresh and smell brand new. Everybody should have their own Festival. Have your own Festival in your home. Festival deodorizing disinfectant you can afford. From Shillingford, 7-Eleven, and from wholesalers and retailers island-wide. No, have your Festival.
Time to sleep, darling.
Dad, are there any monsters under the bed?
Not while I'm here. You're safe and sound.
Feeling cared for, protected, and secure. It's a feeling that every Massey United Insurance customer knows. After all, they're in the same safe hands, protected by our financial strength, stability, and experience, and cared for by our team. Now, all our customers are even more secure with the sound strength of Massey. It's a great feeling. Massey United Insurance. To learn more, contact our agents, JB Charles and Company Limited at 448-2876, CAM Dupini Inc. at 448-3012, and LA Dupini and Company Limited at 448-2310.
Dance to the music. Taste the food. Enjoy the scenery of the historic botanical gardens. Appreciate your culture. Bring the family. Meet friends. Only at the Flow Creole in the Park. October 24th to 27th, 2016.
This is how we flow.
For all your shopping needs at the best prices in Dominica, shop at S-Mart. Shop smart at S-Mart.
Shop smart at S-Mart.
Can you get me some Lotto?
Oh, my favorite
Shop smart at S-Mart.
I got a top-up Flow and digital.
Shop smart at S-Mart.
Sunday to Sunday.
Open on holidays.
Shop smart at S-Mart.
So much fresh fruit and produce.
Good quality service. Unlimited parking. All the best products at S-Mart. You get the best prices.
Shop smart at S-Mart for great prices and unlimited parking. Entrance and exit on both Goodwill Road and Rawls Avenue. Open 7 days a week. Call 448-2340.
Shop smart at
S-Mart. The practice is over. Now is the real thing. The T-Orchestra did it in 2015, but can they maintain bragging rights in 2016 and 2017 as the biggest Caliph band ever? Lucas Band wants it. Signal Band wants it. Breathe wants it. But who will it be? Come find out. Wednesday, November 2nd, Portersville, Savannah. Tickets $60 in advance, 70 at the gate, and VIP $140 EC. Caddis comes alive 2016 at the Portersville, Savannah. The biggest Caddis bands in Dominica on one stage. Dan Miss Band featuring Caddis legend Gordon Henderson. Don't miss it.
Inyoti Madam Razad, Silte Iskino, Yalioti Doctor, they take 2 tablets every 6 hours. Yalipo 6 tablets every 2 hours. Ambulance Kiwamasi, Itiga Chime. When she recovered Yodi from no one, you go to Quick Care Pharmacy Kote Halsbro. La yoke espiche tudbite bawa. La wivela, idio, you that is Quick Care? You're the yes, ma'am, Quick Care. Every type of personalized service. It tell me satisfy. Like we Kylie Dimawi, I get dependable, knowledgeable, trustable, and supportable service. Ma we di yes, that is a big table. I got the avec di Howard Juju cafe vemwe. If you no honey, go and take your medicine. Yes, Quick Care Pharmacy Kote Halsbro. Service you can trust for all your prescription and over-the-counter drugs. He can, she can, they all can testify about the professionalism and benefits Kote Quick Care Pharmacy. Premier for an text St. Thomas the medicine by Quick Care delight all my sickness. It every delete. Quick Care Pharmacy Kote Halsbro. Telephone 440-8600.
Searching through the murky waters for crystal clear views of an island's history. A history which is as boundless as the limitless blue skies which marks this island geographical location. Crystal Waters Blue Skies is the medium for dramatic expression. Get the vibes right on cue. Monday and Wednesday, 7:45 a.m. just before the hot seat.
This
is Garrick. Hi. Throughout his entire life, Garrick has been a loser.
Yeah.
One time, Garrick even managed to lose at losing.
I'd rather not talk about that.
But today, we told Garrick all about the benefits earned from taking a loan at Fast Cash. And he got excited. We told him that customers could gain access to more funds and enjoy longer repayment periods.
Yes.
We told him no need to come to us. Our mobile loan officers will come to him. Woo! We told him that our loans are automatically insured against death, critical illness, and involuntary loss of employment.
Loss of employment? That happens all over the country.
And we told him that even if he has a current loan with us, he could refinance it and qualify for all these great benefits and more.
Yeah!
Then just for fun, we told him all of this happened last week.
What?
And we laughed because we were joking.
Not funny, man.
Get a loan from Fast Cash today to enjoy many benefits. Loans are also available for small businesses, taxi and bus owners. So call us or visit any of our locations for more information. Fast Cash, a reliable, forward-thinking company with a flexible approach. Trust in our experience. Smarter, better, Fast Cash.
Good morning. I'm Richie Farrell filling in for Matt this morning. We're going to make a stop to EMS Limited. We have a representative in the house. None other than Suku.
Morning, Farrell. Nice to be here as usual. I know we're missing Matt. I hope he's fine wherever he is.
Yeah, I think he's fine, Suku. I think he's fine.
Is a honeymoon is on or what? A honeymoon? I mean, this guy travels too much, man. Richie, what's going on now?
Yeah, everything is good. What's up with you?
I'm alright, you know. Alright, yeah. It's been a good day so far. I mean, the weather is good.
Okay.
Yesterday was a bit overcast and cloudy, some rain. So today looks like a better day. You know?
Showers of blessing.
Oh yes, of course. Can't complain about that.
Well, welcome to the big station. It's always a pleasure to have you here. And it seems you have some information for us as far as EMS Limited is concerned. But right now we're going to take a break. Let's let the ads play there.
You've asked for lights with lower energy consumption to save on your electricity bills. Bulbs with an extremely long lifespan, dimmable, instant on, with no emission of heat. The perfect color, temperature, or feel for any room or space. LED lights are the future. More efficient than incandescent and fluorescent bulbs. You're guaranteed a rapid return on investment. Light up with LED lights from LED Source. Local dealer and consultant EMS, located on the Auto Trade compound. Call 255-6813 or come see us. Find out how you can instantly benefit from LEDs. A way for the future.
With the rising cost of electricity, the future of water heating is with SunPower Solar Water Systems, now at EMS. Solar water heating collectors capture and retain heat from the sun and transfers to water. No matter the weather, the circumstance, sun, rain, nighttime, or no electricity, you will always have hot water. Visit EMS today and let us upgrade your home or business with a SunPower Solar Water System that gets you sustainable, more efficient supply of hot water that lowers your energy costs. Trust the dependability of EMS with the lowest prices and qualified trained technicians. Visit our website at www.emscaribbean.com or call 255-6813. EMS, harnessing the power of nature to make your life more comfortable.
EMS Limited has the most energy efficient inverter AC on the island. Save up to 60% on your energy bill. Invest in a Lennox inverter AC from 9,000 BTU and upwards. Cool, quiet comfort, sturdy construction, reliable with a 1-year warranty. Installed and serviced by factory trained technicians. No more heat, no high electricity bills with a Lennox inverter AC unit. Call today for a survey. 255-6813.
And no more heat.
Check out emscaribbean.com.
All right, welcome back. We're right now tuned in with EMS Limited here on Q95 FM Radio. Suku, tell us about the products that you're offering right now.
Yes, Richie. EMS Limited stands for Energy Management Solutions. We market, install, and service energy efficiency products. For example, we do the Lennox inverter AC units. We boast that we have the most efficient one on island, and I can tell you I can stand by that. AC units basically are rated according to the SEER rating. It's called CSEER, Seasonal Energy Efficiency Ratio, and we have the highest right now in the market. And having the highest rated one, for example, means the difference between what you can save on your energy bill, yes? And that's why people normally would want to save, right? They have installed all those appliances on equipment. For example, Richie, a 12,000 BTU AC unit, right? When I did my research, yes, we may not be the cheapest unit on island, but we are the most efficient. So you pay for
most reliable.
Right? Reliability. Yeah, that's one of the things our hallmarks. The cost of running that 12,000 BTU Lennox inverter unit on a month, let's say you use 30 days, 8 hours a day, right? It will cost you about $187 to run that unit, right? One 12,000 BTU unit. There are some competitors who also boast that they are also inverter AC units as well. But when you check the SEER rating, it's much lower. It's about half of ours. And as I mentioned to you, the higher the SEER rating is, the more efficient that AC unit is, right? And you can think of one of the competitors, I can't call names because not to expose myself, the amount to run that unit for 30 days, same 8 hours a day, would be about $355. There's another one also who boasts that they have an inverter unit, $564. I believe the message is clear that when you're looking at changing your AC units and to invest in an inverter unit, you check us first, yeah? The survey is free. We normally like to do a survey before we recommend a certain size. Because, for example, this space, Richie, we would come in and do some measurements, check to see what equipment you have installed, because the equipment will give off some heat, as you can imagine. Also,
Yes.
number of persons in the space, because the body heat also will be a factor to be calculated in the size. So we do all of that free of cost. Just from a phone call.
Free of charge?
Free of charge. That survey is free of charge.
Wow.
You call us at 255-6813, Richie, and we'll be at your doorstep. We always say that we don't come to us, we'll come to you. But call us, we come to the survey, we'll give you a proposal, we'll show you basically what the savings will be like in terms of, if you have, example, the standard AC units installed or another brand installed. We'll show you basically what the savings will be like.
So all of that is, Suku, all of that is done on site. Your technicians are competent to provide that information.
Correct. Our technicians are the ones that would install the units after the deal has been closed, but our sales team will do all of these calculations, do the proposal for you, give you a quotation, and we would show you where the savings can be had and how that savings can pay for that investment.
Wow.
All right. Now, with the hot water systems, we market 2 brands at the moment. We have the Sun Power Solar Hot Water Systems, produced in the Caribbean for our climates and for our conditions. We have the best value. I have done again research as to what's obtains on the market at the moment. And at the end of the day, I always tell customers, if you want to get hot water, a good reliable supply of hot water, and you want to avoid having to use these electric hot water systems, you know them, Richie, you have those that you either attach to the top of the faucet, or the shower head, as they call it, right? They look cheap up front, yeah? $150, you buy that, you put it in, but they don't last at all. And also the issue of electricity and water not mixing, there's another issue in terms of safety, health and safety.
That's true.
Yeah, but overall though is the fact that this costs you money. Typically a family of 4 taking 2 showers a day, right? Would cost you about $120 a month just to heat up the water, right? Not anything else, yeah? Not your fridge or anything to run your, but just to heat up water. But investing in a solar hot water system, especially the Sun Power Solar Hot Water System, you make a one-time investment. The savings will pay for the system. Within 18 months, that solar hot water system is paid off. After that, the rest is basically is gravy. Yeah? You'll be saving $120 a month. Think of the things you can do with that. You know, imagine that, because the system will pay for itself. You pay.
That's good extra change.
Of course, definitely. And coming up to the festival, those things can help, right? To get a ticket or 2, right? Friends and family, they'll be asking you for tickets, right? I'm Richie, you know the vibes, right? Everybody wants some kind of hookup, right? But honestly, that's where we see that the help we can give as a company to help persons to look at their energy consumption, see where the money is going, and to change to more renewable energy options or more efficient cooling or heating options, so that at the end of the day, they'll be better off. Businesses, of course, are the ones I believe that make even get a greater impact on the bottom line, because energy cost is a big factor in terms of their everyday cost or the monthly cost. And that's where with the LED lighting solutions, which we do, Richie, we can provide you with, again, a free survey. Come to your business place, do a check of your lighting, what you have in your place, right? Whatever fixtures you have, whatever type of tubes you have, whatever types of bulbs you have, and we can give you a proposal. You know, so we are here to help people save money, and I like saying that. That's what we do.
Fantastic, Suku. Yeah. And this all sounds very exciting. I'm sure, of course, our listeners will be making a stop to EMS Limited. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
You've asked for lights with lower energy consumption to save on your electricity bills. Bulbs with an extremely long lifespan, dimmable, instant on, with no emission of heat. The perfect color, temperature, or feel for any room or space. LED lights are the future. More efficient than incandescent and fluorescent bulbs. You're guaranteed a rapid return on investment. Light up with LED lights from LED Source. Local dealer and consultant EMS, located on the Auto Trade compound. Call 255-6813 or come see us. Find out how you can instantly benefit from LEDs. The way for the future.
With the rising cost of electricity, the future of water heating is with Sun Power Solar Water Systems, now at EMS. Solar water heating collectors capture and retain heat from the sun and transfers to water. No matter the weather, the circumstance, sun, rain, nighttime, or no electricity, you will always have hot water. Visit EMS today and let us upgrade your home or business with a Sun Power Solar Water System that gets you sustainable, more efficient supply of hot water that lowers your energy costs. Trust the dependability of EMS with the lowest prices and qualified trained technicians. Visit our website at www.emscaribbean.com or call 255-6813. EMS, harnessing the power of nature to make your life more comfortable.
EMS Limited has the most energy efficient inverter AC on the island. Save up to 60% on your energy bill. Invest in a Lennox inverter AC from 9,000 BTU and upwards. Cool, quiet comfort, sturdy construction, reliable with a 1-year warranty. Installed and serviced by factory trained technicians. No more heat, no high electricity bills with a Lennox inverter AC unit. Call today for a survey. 255-6813. And no more heat. Check out emscaribbean.com.
right, we're back with Suku and the EMS Limited. Suku, tell us more about the LED lights, the importance of LED lights, and why we should get those lights at EMS Limited.
Yes, Richie. LEDs, the savings from the proposals we have given out and also the projects we have done for various business places, the savings are there to be had. So besides you saving money on your energy bill, right, there are other considerations as well. Like in terms of going green, the idea is that you want to assist in the whole thing about Dominica remaining a green country, right? LEDs are 100% biodegradable. So by you installing those at your business place or your home, you are contributing to the cause. Safety as well. The regular fluorescent tubes you're accustomed with, they contain mercury vapor in them. That's one of the things that they use to emit the light. LEDs are basically chips, and when you apply energy to it, the chips glow. So there's no mercury vapor in the tubes, in the LED tubes. You may notice that sometimes when you check some of these fluorescent tubes, you notice the ends are getting a little black, yeah? And that's a sign that the mercury is actually escaping, and over time this can affect your health in terms of the internal organs, affect your kidneys and so on. So that's one of the main things I like to pass on to customers, that there's a health aspect to it, and health also, is wealth, right?
Health comes first.
Right, so besides saving that up to 40% or 60% on the energy bill in terms of lighting cost, right? You have the issue of health and safety for yourself, your family, your employees. The tubes are also plastic, they're not glass, so risk of breakage and injury to anyone, that's a thing that's of the past. With fluorescent tubes, you have to be wary of that, because I know when people put out these fluorescent tubes for disposal, even the people that do the pickup of the waste are afraid to touch them, because they break and they could injure someone. So that's one of the things with the LED tubes and the LED solutions. We do bulbs as well. We do actual design of systems, LED. If you, for example, you have a business you're going to open up, or you have one that existing and you want to improve your lighting, you call us in and we come and do a survey and give you some solutions to make your lighting in your business place better. As you can imagine, the more light you have in certain businesses like supermarkets or stores, the more light or better light you have, the products appear to be more appealing. And hopefully that will increase the chance of a sale. And with sales, you have profits. So all of the other things we at EMS...
go hand in hand.
We try to assist persons to at least to make money by saving money or getting in terms of LED lighting, the best solution possible for the type of business you have, a restaurant, a discotheque, a clothing store or supermarket. We give you the best solution. Because we have people behind us that back us up. We are part of a franchise for LEDs, so we get you the best product, best quality product, and also the best advice as to what you can do to improve on your lighting at your business place. Richie, just to close up, I know time is running so fast. I don't know why, but when I'm on Q95, it goes really quickly. With Matt or without Matt, it goes quickly. So just to wrap up and explain to customers.
Your family.
Oh, of course, yes. That we install everything we sell. So all the products I mentioned, the LED lighting solutions, the SunPower solar hot water system, the Lennox, the best AC on the island, the Lennox AC, inverter AC unit, we install those. We have a team of factory-trained and qualified and experienced technicians. So after the deal has been closed and everything has been signed, our guys are the ones who will install them. We also service what we sell. We do service contracts. So persons who are interested in, after they purchase from us and interested in us coming in to do regular maintenance, because this is a good thing to do as well. You can imagine that it will extend the life of your equipment. Like you do service a car, the more on-time servicing you do, is better performance you'll get from that appliance, and also more efficiency in terms of ensuring you get the best possible performance and the best possible energy savings. But all it starts with, Mr. Richie Farrell, is a phone call. You call us at 255-6813. That number again is 255-6813. You can also check our website. We have a website. We just, a month or two ago, we revamped it. So we put a lot of information on there, even testimonials of customers we have dealt with.
Okay, we'll need that.
And that address is www.emscaribbean.com. That's www.emscaribbean.com. Check it out and give us a call, because we are ready and able to assist you in saving money on your energy cost.
All right, fantastic, Suku. Thank you for that breakdown. EMS Limited, make sure you check them out. Amazing products, reliable products, amazing staff. All right, so that's it for me. And that's it for my friend Suku. Hope you enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you for listening and stay tuned. Easy Rock is next.
You've asked for lights with lower energy consumption to save on your electricity bills. Bulbs with an extremely long lifespan, dimmable, instant on, with no emission of heat. The perfect color, temperature, or feel for any room or space. LED lights are the future. More efficient than incandescent and fluorescent bulbs. You're guaranteed a rapid return on investment. Light up with LED lights from LED Source. Local dealer and consultant EMS, located on the Auto Trade compound. Call 255-6813 or come see us. Find out how you can instantly benefit from LEDs. Away for the future.
With the rising cost of electricity, the future of water heating is with Sun Power Solar Water Systems, now at EMS. Solar water heating collectors capture and retain heat from the sun and transfers to water. No matter the weather, the circumstance, sun, rain, nighttime, or no electricity, you will always have hot water. Visit EMS today and let us upgrade your home or business with a Sun Power Solar Water System that gets you sustainable, more efficient supply of hot water that lowers your energy costs. Trust the dependability of EMS with the lowest prices and qualified trained technicians. Visit our website at www.emscaribbean.com or call 255-6813. EMS, harnessing the power of nature to make your life more comfortable.
EMS Limited has the most energy efficient inverter AC on the island. Save up to 60% on your energy bill. Invest in a Lennox inverter AC from 9,000 BTU and upwards. Cool, quiet comfort, sturdy construction, reliable with a 1-year warranty. Installed and serviced by factory trained technicians. No more heat, no high electricity bills with a Lennox inverter AC unit. Call today for a survey. 255-6813. And no more heat. Check out emscaribbean.com.
When you are just too tired of the heat, check out Progressive Cooling. Get your air conditioning units any size, whether it's commercial, industrial, or residential. They've got it. Your home appliances are not working properly? Progressive Cooling also specializes in fixing refrigerators, ovens, fans, microwaves, and televisions. Progressive Cooling will fix it back to that good as new condition from Capuchin to Scott's Head. Progressive Cooling, located at Monbruce, will find you. Call 448-6980 or 613-3176. Progressive Cooling, so cool.
Remember, we are in the hurricane season. Listen to Q95 FM radio when a hurricane is approaching. This will help you create a plan of action. Continue keeping in touch with your friends and family. They will gain comfort just knowing where you are, how you are faring, and how close the storm is to you. If you are in an area that is on the outskirts of the storm, tell them. Assure them that you are all doing well. Remember, they only know what they are told on the radio, and their imagination runs wild. If you lose your telephone power, call them at least once with your cell phone to tell them you do not have a phone service and that you will call as soon as it is restored. This way, you do not have to use up your cell phone minutes, which should be saved for emergencies.
Mommy, can I have a kitty's tablet this summer, please?
Child, no. I have to worry about how I'm going to pay for your school items and my education so that we can have a good life.
Don't worry, the National Cooperative Credit Union offers a learn while you earn loan on very special terms. You can work and further your education. Let NCCU finance your education. Affordable monthly payments, no fees, and free loan protection coverage. We also provide loans to study overseas and to cover school expenses so your kids can be ready for September.
Mommy, can I please get the tablets?
Paracetamol.
Mama!
I'm just kidding. Okay.
Apply at any NCCU branch today for your Learn While You Earn loan. Call 255-2172 or visit our website at www.nccudominica.com.
trouble now. Coming soon from Digicel Play, your personal video recorder. Record a live program or schedule your TV recording. Now watch like a boss.
Coming soon to Digicel Play.
The stage is set for the biggest Calypso competition ever. Wednesday, November 2nd, 8:30 p.m., Collinsville, Savannah. But the question is, who will dethrone the reigning champ 2015, Anton Joseph? 9 males, 1 female. John Mack, Dexter Peltier, Christopher Sylvester, Joe Dossett, Val Coffey, Charles Latham, Jude Delaney, Murphy John Jules, Kelly Williams, and Delma Daniel. 2 big shows, 1 night. Tickets only $60 in advance, 70 at the gate. VIP only easy $140. 2 big shows, 1 night. Calypso competition and band competition featuring Calypso legend Gordon Henderson. November 2nd, 2016, Collinsville, Savannah, the biggest show for the independent season.
I must just for the breadfruit them round there. Cool kid, them some breadfruit make you coward. But them have a free of it catch up on ya. Escobar say I ain't. You wanna get the breadfruit?
Dominica, get ready. It's coming. Reserve the date. Come to Marigot from November 3rd to 4th, 2016 for breadfruit and something breakfast fest. It's on. It's 12 hours of festing. Be there. Marigot, Dominica. Breadfruit and something breakfast fest. It's on. Be there. This ad is sponsored by Country Style Bread and Q95 FM Radio.
You want breadfruit? Just tell me if you want breadfruit. You want breadfruit? Catch it down to them called breadfruit. Watch it down, roast or fry, roast or fry. Catch it down, roast or fry, roast or fry. Breadfruit. You want breadfruit? Tell me if you want roast breadfruit.
If this hurricane coming, I'd better make sure I'm ready. I have my batteries and flashlight, water, tuna, sardines, and of course, Cricks. My vital supplies. Plus, with this new packaging, Cricks stays fresher for longer. So now I'm prepared for anything.
Cricks Vital Supplies. Some people have to wait a whole year to go and enjoy Creole Festival or save a paquet l'argent to go on a cruise ship festival. Merci bon Dieu pour AC Chillingford, and all over Dominica, everybody is enjoying their festival. And you don't need a season ticket, because when you take home festival disinfectant, cleanser and deodorizer to freshen up your floors and countertops and disinfect your tables where you're eating and sharing your good food, your kitchen sinks, your living room, your bathroom, your home will smell like... and all germs and bacteria will just... dead on arrival. From tomorrow, buy at least 2 or more bottles of festival disinfectant in over 6 fragrances from Chillingford, like Caribbean Breeze, Baby Essence, Fruit Essence. Child, when you hear festival disinfectant, does make your home smell clean and smell fresh and smell brand new. Everybody should have their own festival. Have your own festival in your home. Festival deodorizing disinfectant you can afford. From Chillingford, 7-Eleven, and from wholesalers and retailers island-wide. No, have your festival.
And it's a protege, eh? Yeah. Chronics are where you stay, eh? Yeah. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah. Who knows? I just go where the trade wind blows, sending love to my friends and foes. And I suppose I'm pleased to be chilling in the West Indies. To provide all my wants and needs. I got the sunshine, rivers and trees. Release. Hey. When me see Jah, me see a way. Drastically straight from hypocrisy, I say, hey. Every man to them own a philosophy. I live the proper way and then me read a chapter daily. Man, they in a city hungry and no eat. And food they down a country, does a drop off of the tree then. To see say poverty no real then, is what the reason revealing. Who knows? suppose I'm pleased to be chilling in the West Indies. Jah provide all my wants and needs. I got the sunshine, rivers and trees, green leaves, yeah.
When the rain pitter pat on the roof, herb just a steam pepper pot on the stew. Life is a dream if you got gratitude. So go tell the regime them can't stop what we do now. Information you think on your own, or else you're a slave to the things that you know. What do you know if you learn every day? So be careful of things where you say.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I just go where the trade wind blows, sending love to my friends and foes. And I suppose I'm pleased to be chilling in the West Indies. God provide all my wants and needs. I got the sunshine, rivers and trees, green leaves.
Africa in our soul, but a Jah in our heart. It is of importance for I and I gather. If we cannot show now a balance that we had, how do we propose then to carry it abroad? Cannot go to Ethiopia and you not have a plan. The building of a nation and a helper on. Every one a lover, one a man is just a man. It shall be a coronation when we land.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I just go where the trade wind blows, sending love to my friends and foes. And I suppose I'm pleased to be chilling in the West Indies. To provide all my wants and needs. I got the sunshine, rivers and trees, green leaves.
And I say we just
who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, man.
Who knows, babe?
We just move with joy every time.
I'm pleased
and give thanks,
to be chilling in the West Indies.
You see that smile on me.
I provide all my wants and my needs, oh Dre. Oh well. Welcome. Why? Chronics left and right. The soldiers are come left and right. Ooh yeah. Ah boy. And them say here comes trouble, here comes the danger, sent by the Savior. Welcome the Rasta youths. I start recruit soldiers for Selassie army. Aye. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. You're not for axes who at the general issue in a warning. The people them a ball, said them tired of mediocre. Evil a go fall when we tried in Ethiopia. Believing from down, cause them life no easy boat. Even Bantan said it's not an easy road. Operation occupy the motherland, calling all soldiers to kind each other along. From creation, he writing a job plan, but Chronics can't do it alone. So I'm recruiting soldiers coming from near and far by choose. Executing Selassie I works and the Rastafari true. And them say here comes trouble, here comes the danger, sent by the Savior. Welcome the Rasta youths. I'm on a start recruit soldiers for Selassie I army. Aye. Here comes trouble, here comes the danger. Welcome the Savior, welcome the Rasta youths. You're not for axes who are the general issue in a one.